Alright, so first and foremost, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba Hashem, Yahushai, Ba Hashem, Rakakodash. We say that when our apostles and elders agree with us and well, our teachers, our apostles in the truth, and we say salutations. So the Akamos, they put you on truth and say day in and day out, constantly in season or season, we say Shalom. Once again, going into a little video here, I'm just continuing off a mini series that I started a little while back. Now, the name of the mini series is Scriptures or Scripture that the churches don't teach. Or the churches don't select. The churches don't bring out, right? And it's going into different. It's basically going to different scriptures or scripture and bringing out and expounding about why they don't bring it out, or these are scriptures that they don't mention or ever mention or they bypass. If one of the congregation member bring forth the scripture to them, they would basically tell the congregation member, you know what, that's not important, that done away with, you don't need to know that. We heard it from the mouth of some of these pastors as well. You understand? Saying that these things are important, that not important, that done away with. So again, I made a series going into scriptures or teachings that the churches don't go into. Now, this is Isaiah chapter 41 verse 8. They say, "But thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend." You understand? So this is even though I brought some the last two installations in the series was basically upon Israel. Right? This one here is addition to it, showing it that these are scriptures that the churches bypass, that they don't want it to know. Basically, what they were telling in churches that Israel is done away with, right? That they know more. The Lord choose everybody. The Lord love everybody. But this scripture basically say what? But thou Israel, art my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend. Distinctively telling you who is chosen, who is a servant, who is the chosen seed. You understand? Telling you that. No, the churches obviously wouldn't bring all these things, because why? One, it will prove that the things that they do in the churches, the things that they're teaching in the churches is way off from what the scripture is. Then they would have to explain to you who's Israel. And that's something they don't want to, because why? Teaching good things, teaching nice things, teaching lies is what brings in the money. So going into the truth, telling them that, hey, no, these people still are wrong. These people is the Lord's chosen. They would not. Right? But the scripture says, "But thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend." So telling you straight out who it is he dealing with, who it is he chosen. You understand? Who it is he considered. Now, when I go to Isaiah 40, when I go to verse 15, it say what? "Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the balance. Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing. And Lebanon is not sufficient to burn, nor the beasts thereof sufficient for a burnt offering." 17. "All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing and vanity." Right? So it is distinctively telling you about these other nations. They're counted as well as nothing. Right? Now let's go to our next scripture here. Second Ezra 6 verse 56. Now most likely I might name this one teachings that the churches don't teach. Right? This is Second Ezra chapter 6 verse 56. Now this is in the book of the Apocrypha, right? This is something churches are still here don't have, or you don't need to have, when it's something that you're supposed to. supposed to have, something that you're supposed to be reading, something that you're supposed to know about, right? So this is second Ezra chapter 6 verse 56. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. So the rest of the nations, right, the rest of the people, they are considered as what? Nothing. Right? And we don't see who it is the Lord chosen. The Lord chose who? Israel. The Lord chose who? Israel. So this is just to show you that what the churches and what the churches don't teach, they don't bring out the scriptures, that they bypass. You understand? Showing you that the Lord not dealing with the rest of nations, but He dealing with one people, His chosen people. But they wouldn't, again, because why? Because again they want to teach nice things. Everybody could be saved. Say everybody, and when it's not so. Even when you read, the Lord passed judgment on Egypt was to bring out who? His people. The Lord passed judgment on Egypt to bring out His people. If He was dealing with everybody, He would not did that to Egypt. But He did. So going back into the Isaiah. Isaiah 41 verse 8. It says, but thou Israel art my servant, Jacob whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham my friend. And again, this is the bypass the street. Things, if you go and ask a pastor about Israel, is Israel the Lord's servant, they will tell the Lord's chosen. Some of them will tell you no. Some of them will tell you not important. Some of them will ask you why you asking that. So you're seeing where the teachings and so forth that the churches don't teach, the scriptures that they don't bring out, scriptures that they don't mention, right? Showing you a different side of what it is, a different side of what you think it is, a different side of the Lord as well. So with that, we give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. We say that our apostles and elders agree with know well, our teachers, our apostles in truth, and we say salutations, so the Akamas, they push you in truth, and say the day and the out. Constantly in season or season, we say Shalom.